Hey, what's going on guys? Asad here, and in this tutorial I'm gonna talking about the property descriptors. So what we're gonna learn in this, we know that what is the multi-level inheritance does and the inheritance does to an objects, or you can say instance for the specification. So what we're gonna do is first let person equals, and we're gonna pass name to Shad, and then what we're gonna do is log it on a console the person. When we do that, I'm gonna give you name. It's a prototype of object. So yeah, so by default we can use property, I mean person dot to string, right? This we always do, right? So now you're gonna ask, then we can, when we enumerate and take every keys, why does not this come out? Now you're gonna ask, for that we these properties, let me show you what I'm talking about. If this is a part of the property, like person to string is a property, why don't it come out like the name property? So for let key in person, and now we're gonna log it on a console the key, and it will give you the name only, not the not the to string, those other things which we used to do. Then why it's gone, right? How, why does it does not work, right? Now you're gonna ask. So for that we have, we have those get property, like we used to do that. So now what I'm gonna do is just let object base, we're gonna find the object base, those the parent of the prototypical inheritance called the object base. So object that object dot get prototype of this property pro to type of. Keep in mind though O is capital here, and use the person inside there. When we do that, you get the object base. Now how we gonna get the descriptor? So I already talked about in another video the JavaScript for intermediates. You can check it out. It is in my profile, I think. Yeah. So descriptor equals object dot get own property descriptor. So when we do that, just we need to pass object base, this one we just collected, and the property, the target property is our the second argument, so to string. When we're done with that, just we need to do is log it on our console. So not despacito, descriptor. So this, now you're gonna see there is some things in here. One is configurable, second is enumerable, and third is writable. So enumerable, that you know about that, you know how the enumerable building is properties like for and loop iterating. That was is false, that's why we did not get the prop value. And configurable, is that changeable? Yeah. Is that writable? Yeah. This is what it does. This is what we did that. So now how you gonna set this properties for your object, like this one, right? So how we gonna do that? Just we need to do is object dot, we already use this. You remember we use the getter and setters by this thing. This is what it does. Property, to find property, first we need to pass person, and the second one the name. So person dot name, comma, and the last first we need to pass inside the object writable. That means, is that writable or not? So writable, false. First we need to check that. So false, this is not writable. That means we can't change the name later. So how are we gonna do that? If we go and use person dot name to like John, and we check the object, person object, it won't see John even though we change into John, right? So this is what it does. Next is enumerable. So how we gonna do that? Just we need to type in enumerable, that enumerable true. So the one thing you need to know, all properties by default are true. So when we do that, what I'm gonna do is log it on a console, the object dot case and person. Great, now we get the name, but the moment we do false, what the heck, false, it will give you an empty array which has no no properties. That's why when we do the toString method, it doesn't come out. And the last is configurable. That means it won't delete anymore. So and if we return the true again, it will revive, so yeah, it's revived. The last is configurable. So configurable. So and it is, if we give it false, we can't delete it. So delete, what I'm gonna do is delete person dot name. So if we delete that, it's not gonna delete it because we false the config. It's like freezing in time. So if we could do true, it gone, right? So this is what it does. Hope you guys understand. Simple as that. So see you guys in the next tutorial.